Welcome to the NewPush Cyber Education Podcast, where we simplify technological concepts for the modern-day business owner. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Hi there, I'm Caulene MacDonald from NewPush, and we are back again with CEO Balazs Nagy, who has additional exciting news for us about the speakers for the 25th Anniversary Symposium of Artificial Intelligence and Security, Thriving in the Exponential Age. Balazs, who is coming?
This is a special case because he cannot be there in person because he's going to be on an airplane while we are having our symposium. But he's going to be sending us a pre-recorded message because both the symposium and also the cause that we're supporting is important to him. And maybe that's the occasion for me to talk a little bit about the cause. But I know you, Caulene, you're a nerd. We're going to have to talk about physics as well. The cause is actually helping students, the young students in Ukraine who have suffered during the war and who have a hard time getting proper schooling. So we're doing a fundraiser as part of this event, and all of the profits of the events, as well as all the funds coming from the fundraiser, are going to go towards helping students in Ukraine. For Ferenc Krausz, this is a very important cause, and he has already done a fundraiser earlier this year. So we're hoping to beat his record together with him.
That's awesome. And so what is he going to be talking about, or what's his background exactly? I saw something that he's an attosecond physics, which is, I looked it up. I had to look it up because I didn't know what it was, but it said it's like 1 quintillionth of a second, that he's like the first person who measured it. And so how did you get this guy, like a Nobel winning scientist in physics, to give us a pre-recorded message for this 25th anniversary?
There is my Hungarian side, and I'm very proud each time anyone from Hungary achieves a Nobel Prize. And at the same time, what Ferenc worked on is very difficult. And I don't know if they invented that expression, like the attosecond, for the results that they obtained, but being able to observe an electron move. So you gotta slow things down to an incredible way when you're looking at stuff in slow motion. If you watch some movies with X-Men or things like that, where some of the superpowers are moving super fast, electrons are almost moving at the speed of light, right? They are generating light actually in some of their movements. So you're talking about something super, super fast, and you can measure it, like you can start watching at that speed. That's pretty incredible. And obviously we're talking about light and all that. All this is related to a super precise lasers, and just wrapping your head around all that stuff is mind-boggling. Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah, it says he comes from the Max Planck Institute on Quantum Optics. I just thought that was so cool. And when I was learning about what the attosecond was, it actually made a comparison, a relational comparison. 1 attosecond to a second is the same thing as a second compared to 31.7 billion years.
That's right.
And so when I thought about it in that scale and like slowing it down, like, holy guacamole, this guy's doing some pioneering work over here.
Yeah, and he's actually the director
now
of that institute. So it's pretty impressive.
Oh,
So
wow.
just having a message of support from him for those of us who will come to the conference. And of course, the conference will also be transmitted on YouTube for the people who cannot make it to Budapest, which would be a mistake because Budapest is so beautiful that if you can make it in person, we'll be happy to see you there.
Awesome. Thank you, Balazs. We will be back next time with more news about speakers. I'm really excited about this one.
Thank you, Caulene.
Thank you for joining us on this week's episode of NewPush Cyber Education Podcast.